Hey peeps, how's it going? My name is LJ. You are now chilling with LJ, and we are playing Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. So of course I woke up today, and went on Steam, and bam, the collection I've been looking at for like the past week just went on sale from $168 to $27. So yeah, I kinda jumped on that. Along with the 3 million DLCs it came with, pretty much. It came with the soundtracks. It came with Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and it came with the Siege of Dragonspear and the Black Pits. So 2 more campaigns for Baldur's Gate 1, and then there's more for Baldur's Gate 2. So yeah. Of course they had to put that on sale. So I'm just starting to get into Divinity, but here we go with Baldur's Gate. This isn't going to be an episodic series yet. This is just like, I want to try it out, and I wanted to stream for a couple hours, so. So we'll go to tutorial. This was one of my favorite games growing up. Like, this was like what Arma is to you, Smeds. I would dev console the crap out of this game and like spawn all these creatures and all this equipment to like, oh, I just did everything with this game. Now I don't remember any of it. I'm gonna suck at it. Press the gender button to begin. Press the back button if you wish to import. Alright. This is an aesthetic choice and will not affect your attributes. It can, however, affect whether or not an NPC becomes romantically interested in your character. Be a male. Oh man. All these original portraits too. I know they're just pictures, but man. They were freaking awesome portraits. What am I gonna be? Probably a ranger. That more me with Jedi Academy, many hours spent dicing thousands of thugs. Yeah. Oh man. Loved this game. It has to do in the same world of the novel I just finished reading. The Servant of the Shard. Just finished it today, so now then I see this goes on sale, so I'm like, yeah, I might as well. And they have some new portraits. Oh, look at that, the Dark Elf. Kronos, how's it going, buddy? You love Zelda and would never part with her, would you? Nope, that's for sure. Trust me, I just lost my dog last year, so I know exactly how that feels. As if they have a Dark Elf portrait. I love Dark Elves. If I was in this world, I would be a Dark Elf, because, like, that's just who I am. I'm quiet. I'm a loner. I keep to myself. I'm not evil like they are. Oh, new Minsk portrait. This guy's awesome. He's Minsk. And he has a little pet hamster. He's freaking awesome. Looks like Bruner Battlehammer. Look at all of them. Holy. Still nothing beats these portraits. But they never did have a dark elf, so I'm glad they added that in. I'm going to be a dark elf, I think. You can't be a dark elf. So that why? Oh, it must be in the expansion. Damn it. You love your kangaroo and never return to the bush where you get pets. Oh, Kronos. Well, I'm gonna be a ranger. Humans are the most predominant race in Faerun. Humans rule most of the significant empires. So just to give you a quick little what's up with like how nerdy I am. Yeah, Snuff went to bed. It was like, it's almost 5 a.m. where he is. But he's gonna be back on tomorrow. Alright. So we'll just go. I mean, we're gonna get a bit nerdy. So, just so you know. Window capture. Why isn't it showing? Okay, well, I'll save the image then. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Okay, let's try display capture. Oh, okay. It's a little off center, but we can work with it. I can't zoom in. Alright. This is the map of Faerun. You can't see the whole thing, but you can see the part that matters. If I go in a bit, you can see it goes all the way down here, over here, up there. It's a big, big world put into novels. Anyway, in the novels I read, it starts around here in 10 towns of Icewind Dale, which I also got the game of. There's a video game called Icewind Dale, which I will be playing, and it has to do with all of this place. Calvin's Cairn, 10 towns, the spine of the world. I have a book called that I read. So yeah, and during the books, it starts here, and then they travel to Luskan, down to Neverwinter, which then there's a video game called Neverwinter and Neverwinter Nights. And yeah, this is pretty much the path the novels take. Which is really neat. But if we look, where is Baldur's Gate? There's Mithril Hall, Menzo Baron Zone, that's where the Dark Elves live, underground. There's Baldur's Gate. So way up here is Icewind Dale, where one of the games takes place. And then way down here is Baldur's Gate. That's a big city. But we're starting in Candlekeep. This is the town we're going to be starting in on the game. And then the second game takes place in which I have actually never played, interestingly enough. So that will be neat to actually play. So it's neat how they all kind of mix in. And it takes place, there's all sorts of other novels that don't even connect with the novels I read. But yeah, it's crazy. But I'm annoyed like that. Anyway, we'll get back to, yeah. So that's why I've been so into this game, because I've read 13 novels now that take place in that world. And now this game takes place there. They're the most social and tolerant of races, except perhaps the halflings. Humans may advance as any class, and are also the only race that can dual class. Which is not true. If there were dark elves, you could freaking dual class. Elves tend to be shorter and slimmer than humans. Their features are finely chiseled and delicate, and they speak in melodic tones. So each race has their own. Again, this is like putting a pen and paper Dungeons and Dragons game into a video game, so it's pretty technical when it comes to that. Plus, this was made back in '98, I think. So it's also running very old rules. So they can see in the dark. +1, that's armor. So +1 armor bonus Or maybe it's armor or attack, I forget. '90s bullshit logic. Very technical. So they're very good with bows, short swords, and long swords. Not the best at opening locks. They're better at pickpocketing and moving. And hiding in shadows. Half-elves are a mix of human and elf. Dwarves. Saving throws versus paralysis, poison, death versus rod, staff, wand, and versus spell. Can see in the dark. Good at opening locks, finding traps, detecting illusions. So the characters will be all square, and it'll look like an Atari game, right? Not that bad, because it's back in '98, so it's not that bad. But back when I was a kid, it was so good. Like, I could spend hours making a character, because you'll see after you get past the race. Yeah. Halflings are short, generally plump people. Like small humans, faces are round and broad, they prefer comforts, home dangerous, blah blah blah. They're good at opening locks, finding traps, and pickpocketing, moving silently and hiding in shadow. Probably just be a human this time. This is where it gets interesting. Oh, they even took some out. Really? No, there we go. So you can pick your class. And within each class has another class that you can like focus in on, being like a berserker or a wizard slayer. Is pimp a choice? I don't think so. Oh. So I'm gonna be a ranger. But yeah, there's like everything. Paladin, stuff inside the paladin, a cleric, priest of what god you want to be. What kind of druid do you want to be? A mage, what do you want a profession? Abjurer, conjurer, diviner, enchanter, illusionist, invoker, necromancer, transmuter, wild mage. Like, you have a lot of options. So I'm just gonna pick ranger for now. Alignment, depending what class and race you pick, chooses what alignment you are, whether you're good, neutral, or evil. So lawful good is like you play by the rules and justice. You don't want to disobey rules or steal anything. Paladin, that was an American TV Western. A Western called Paladin? That's weird. This is more me, chaotic good. They're strong individuals marked by a streak of kindness and benevolence. They believe in all the virtues of goodness and right, but they have little use for laws and regulations. They have no use for people who try to push folk around and tell them what to do. Their actions are guided by their own moral compass. He was a gun for hire, but a poor guy. Huh. This is where you roll your character stats and hope for the best. Since I want to be a ranger, I want dexterity, because it helps with agility, reflexes, balance, hand-eye coordination. I also apparently want constitution. Oh, good guy number, sorry. Derp. Take one out of wisdom. Store that. That's pretty even, actually. You chew people just for a little something to eat in a cardboard box to sleep in for the night. It was a sad show. Damn. I've never heard of it. Alright. So we get to choose what skills we want. I want to be good with a bow. You know, that was a joke, right? See, I didn't know because I haven't seen the show. I was just going with it. You know me. Put that in. Can have a racial enemy. I'll say ogres. Because ogres suck. Appearance. Alright. Starts me with a staff, really. He's actually fairly well off and lived in a fancy hotel in San Fran. Thought the whole thing about shooting people for food in a cardboard box was a dick. Yeah. You never know. With TV.
Death to you all!
Oh, it's the originals too.
As it should be.
As it should
I
be.
must rest my eyes a while. Your life ends here.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble. Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Time for a bit of a rough and tumble. Go to move to your neighborhood and start selling stuff just to you.
I'll lead 'em well.
Eh.
You got this coming! Let's give them a right thrashing.
Get over here.
Feel my power.
For justice.
Death to you all! Your life ends here. I alone belong here.
Can you make a biography? Oh, look at that. Already has one. Inspired by your foster father's tales of adventure amidst the barrens, hills, and forests of Faerun, you've learned to appreciate the power and challenges of the wilderness. While you cannot remember ever venturing further than the outer walls of Candlekeep, you're a welcome and frequent visitor to its stables and pens. Much of your time is also spent atop the great towers of a citadel, where birds seek shelter from both predators and chill ocean winds. Still you yearn to reach beyond, deep into the meadows and forests that you behold. You know little of how you came to be a ward of Gorions, but over the years you've gleaned something of your mother's tale from his vague allusions and from the words he sometimes uttered in tear-filled sleep. She was a human from Silvery Moon, and a friend of his for many seasons. As you have no memory of her, nor any keepsakes to remind you of her existence, you have come to believe that she died whilst giving birth to you. Perhaps it was the pain of such parting that led Gorion to cloister himself within the narrow halls of Candlekeep and raise you as his own. Of your father you have learned nothing. Liberty Fires with a raid. Thank you so much for that, and welcome to the stream. Welcome everybody. My name is LJ. You are now chilling with LJ. We are playing Baldur's Gate. I'm just trying to get back into it. I haven't played it in forever. How you doing, Liberty Fires? Old school Baldur's Gate brings back memories. I know, right? It's on sale right now on Steam, so I couldn't say no. You glad you streamed so I had something to watch now? Of course, Kronos. Of course. Now you know I always love your company. I'm doing good, thanks, Liberty Fires. Just bought the whole series of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and all the DLC enhanced editions, so I'm just gonna check it out tonight, see what it's like. Had a lot of D&D sales. Yeah, I know. I was just getting into the Divinity games, and then they brought this on sale, and I was like, ugh, now I gotta spend more money. But of course I did. Holy. Enemies deal 25% less damage and do not use their most powerful spells and items. Party members cannot permanently die, hit point rolls are maximized, and spells can be copied into spellbooks without failure. That gamer life with more games than we can play. Oh, I know, right? This game takes me back, though. Takes me back to being a kid. I love this game. I played the crap out of it. I sucked at it. But I played the crap out of it. We're just gonna try normal, because I'm sure that's gonna be tough enough.
Greetings to you.
Welcome to Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. I understand that you are eager to get started. A man of your profession would not be comfortable cooped up in a castle such as this. Before you leave, it's my duty to make sure you're prepared for what awaits you in the world of Baldur's Gate. See, they never used to have a tutorial. They actually have a tutorial now. Still remember all the exploits? No. I remember all the people. I remember a lot of the NPCs and the old voice acting, excuse me. But I don't remember all the secrets of it. I just remember using the dev console and cheating my butt off in this game. Because there was a way that you could spawn Drizzt Duerden, which is the main Dark Elf in all these novels that I read. He's the Dark Elf Ranger. He's the reason I love Dark Elves. You can spawn him in this game, and then he just attacks everything and kills everything. So I'd always do that, or I'd spawn a bunch of Drizzts, and I'd spawn a bunch of, like, enemies and just watch them freaking go at each other. Their spells and everything. I was a level 10 torture dungeon master back in the day. Lord, I miss the screams of my slaves. Oh, Kronos. The TDM, eh? It's one game I used to play where you could just stand on a particular pixel in a training camp, which would make the demon keep walking towards you. Instead of killing it, but it would still give you XP. Damn. That's awesome. I know I love those little exploits and stuff. I don't know if there'd still be any in this, because it's the enhanced edition, but... This uses 2nd edition AD&D rules, which is old. I think they're on, what, 5th or 6th edition now? This might seem overwhelming, but I will familiarize you with the basic rules and interface. We'll begin with the pause feature. Pause the game with the spacebar by left-clicking on the clock at the lower left of the screen. Unpausing occurs the same way. Oh, I skipped some. When you unpause, your character will carry out the orders you have given. If you do not use the spacebar, you may find the game very difficult to play. It definitely relies on pausing the game a lot. They got 5th? Yeah, that's crazy. This is old. I never understood 2nd edition. I never got it because I was a kid. I just looked at whatever number was highest. Like, that's gotta be good. Like that THAC or whatever, the THAC. It's like your armor or something. True hit. I forget what it was. It stood for. Set it up, go still. My head in the mud for a while, come back, my character was maxed. Damn. I had a few games like that where you'd find like this exact place. You could like keep your character there and it'd keep killing stuff or something and leveling up for so long. I don't remember any of the game names though. Why don't you experiment with pausing right now by using the spacebar and giving your character some movement commands. When you have finished, left-click on me to resume your conversation.
All
I
right.
can walk around.
What would you have me do? Your wish? Hurry up! What would you have me do? Your wish? Hurry up! What would you have? All right, all right.
My next topic is on how to differentiate enemies from people you want to talk to. Enemies have red circles. People you want to talk to have blue circles.
Certain option settings can remove these circles during unpaused gameplay so that their presence does not distract from the mood of the game. The circles are always present when the game is paused. Interaction with NPCs defaults to talk for neutral targets and attack for hostile. Talk to neutral characters by left-clicking on them. To attack, simply left-click on them. If you want to attack a neutral, select a weapon icon from the bottom. Oh, it's this way. It used to be this way. Huh. Let's test this. Left-click on my servant, you will start a conversation.
Your wish?
So welcome to good old Baldur's Gate. For when you zoom in, it's just a bunch of pixels going. But it's freaking amazing. This is one of the best RPG games. Alright.
Very well. Hey there. Wasn't that easy? What I'm going to do now is turn hostile.
A circle will turn red, and then you can left click on me to attack. Alright, let's go. So it goes by turn, and all I have is my fist, so it takes a bit.
Hit. Belt will talk with you now.
I now want to talk to you about the inventory page.
Look at your inventory by right-clicking on your character portrait or by pressing the backpack icon. Take a quick look at your inventory. To get out of your inventory, simply press the return. Alright, so this is when you pause. You can see he's friendly. You can, like, plan stuff. Was this one of the ones you mentioned the other day that was co-op? Yeah, it is. It is apparently co-op.
Equip items by placing them in the appropriate slots around your character on the inventory page.
Once equipped, select a weapon by left-clicking on the quick weapon slot at the bottom of the main character. What? Once equipped, select a weapon by left-clicking on the quick weapon slot at the bottom of the main gameplay screen. Okay. Oh, perfect. You gave me a bow. So we put it in quick weapons. That in our quiver. So now we have
Good job.
bow and
It's
arrow.
time for us to go upstairs now. If you move your cursor over to the stairs, you'll notice that your cursor becomes a stair cursor.
When your cursor changes, it means you're about to perform an action other than moving. If you left click on the stairs, your character will walk over to the stairs and move up to the next level. Usually you can search through things, but not in the tutorial. I haven't learned it, I guess.
Now to the next part of your lesson, the journal. I want you to check your journal.
To assist in recording important information, many details will be entered in your journal. To access it, left-click the quill on the left side of the screen. Entries are cataloged according to the story chapter in which you encountered them. They are also divided into quests and main story entries. Main story entries will remain in your journal forever, and they are a reminder of all the major events in your character's life. Quest entries are entered in your journal when a quest begins and removed when the quest ends. The entry appears in the done quest. If you check your journal, you will notice that an entry has been placed to remind you to finish combat training. Journal, so that's inventory, character, mage book, priest scroll.
All right then, now your first combat lesson. My combat teacher, Brevin, is going to be coming right up the stairs. I want you to hit him and then check your journal.
My combat teacher is going to want you to hit him. Ow.
If you insist.
Good job. I want you to check your journal and see how it has been updated. Now I want you to check your map screen.
Once on the map, you'll notice a world map icon. Left-clicking this will take you to the world map. You also may annotate your map screen by right-clicking where you want to make a note. Your cursor will change. Give you a few seconds to try all this there. Yeah, please stop rushing me. I'm, like, really just looking through my crap. Map. So here's
Another
some.
page you might be interested in is the
See?
character sheet.
I haven't even looked at my map yet. Give me a second, bud. Record sheet has everything you need to know about your character. You will also find an export button and an information button. Export will export your character for use in a new game. This is not a save game, but rather a way of transferring a favorite character from game to game. Sure. Okay, can I look at the map now for a sec? Thank you. So
The
this...
last icon that you need to know about is the Options icon. You can also find it on the left side of the screen. On the Options screen, you will be able to save and load games, as well as modify graphics, sound, and gameplay.
Other characters can join you on your adventures. In fact, without companions, you will find Baldur's Gate almost impossible to finish. What, so they made it so you pretty much have to play with other people? I'll now introduce you to Zan, an elven mage. He will join your party and then show you how to memorize and cast spells. Oh, Zan, he's crazy.
Hello. I am Zan, a mage from Everaska in the north. I am going to join your party and show you how to cast and memorize spells. My first lesson for you is on how to cast spells.
Select Zan's cast spell button, choose a spell. Left click on your target. My cast spell button is the spell icon on the bottom of the screen. You need to have me selected for you to have access. You can also configure quick spells by right clicking on a quick spell slot. Cast a spell.
Life is so whatever.
So we have Burning Hands, Identify, or Acid Arrow. So we'll put that
You
there.
haven't cast a spell on Belt yet. Good job. I am now going to teach you how to memorize spells.
Any spellcasters must memorize spells using the rest button on the left panel after choosing their spells on the mage book. Select the mage book icon that appears on the left edge of the screen. Choose the spell you want to memorize and then click on the rest button. Once your rest is completed, you will have memorized all your spells. No, it's Zan, the crazy elven mage. He's friggin' awesome. I want you to try to memorize some spells right now. Okay. So those are memorized. So we can memorize a protection from evil. And we'll try a charm person. So those are memorized. Now I think we just rest. Or an evil eagle? Maybe.
Good job. I'm now going to teach you how to learn spells. I have a flame arrow scroll in my inventory.
Right click on the scroll and it will bring you to the item history screen. On the bottom screen you will find a button that says Write Magic. Press this and your mage will be able to cast. So yeah, as you can see, it's very dialogue heavy and it's very technical. There's a chance of failure when trying to learn a new spell. Failure means that the scroll is used up and the mage does not learn it. I will not fail with this one, but in the real world your intelligence stat will determine whether you succeed or not. So right click it to see what it is. write magic, you copy it into your spell book.
Good job. Now I'm going to teach you how to identify items. When you find a magical item, you won't automatically know what it does.
Dying to see machine guns and zombies at this point. Not happening tonight. Sorry. This is me going back to childhood. Bringing some nostalgia back. This is like one of the first, not first games I played, but like one of the first computer games I really got into as a kid. Bottom of the item's history screen, you'll find a button labeled Identify. Left click, whoever has the item in their inventory has an Identify spell memorized or hasn't a scroll, the item will be identified. Bards and very intelligent characters can sometimes automatically identify when they pick it up. I have an unidentified shield in my inventory. I also have an Identify spell memorized. I will give you a moment to identify the shield. So we go to his inventory. He's got a medium shield. Says what it is. We use the scroll. So it's a medium shield +1, so it gives our armor +1 than it usually does. How far back? No, it takes me back to like probably being 10 or 12. It was in 98 that it came out, so I was born in 88. So I was probably between 10 and 12 when I started playing this game. And then I played it off and on over the years and got into the novels, and yeah. Lila Mac, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you.
Now that you know everything about using mage spells, I'm going to introduce you to a cleric. Her name is Bronwyn, and she'll be teaching you how to use cleric abilities.
Greetings and goodwill. I am Branwyn, and I follow the ways of Tempest, god of war. I'm going to join your party and teach you how to use cleric abilities.
Going to join your party?
You cast cleric spells in the exact same way that you cast mage spells. I'll refresh your memory in case you've forgotten.
Select my cast spell button, choose a spell, left click on it. Alright, so we click on her. Turn undead. These are her spells. Cure light wound, spark scan, chant. I right click.
You haven't cast a spell yet.
I'm trying to read what they do, you bastard. God, give me a sec. 88, I was working for a plumbing company, driving a 77 Chevy Monte Carlo when I was 21. Damn.
You haven't cast a spell
So you're
yet.
21 years older than me. Alright, so cast that. Heal.
Tis a fine day to die. Good. Now I'll give you a short overview on how to memorize cleric spells.
I feel like 81 years older. Any spellcaster must memorize spells using the rest button. Choose the spells you want to memorize and left click the rest button. So this is the priest one. Look at all the spells. Get to see what you want, depending on what kind of priest you are. So we'll get rid of that. We'll say, let's memorize Flame Blade. And we want a healing spell. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, see, each level has their own, so you can memorize a few here. Remove fear. Feeling of doom. Find traps. That one already has one. Alright. How you doing, Lilo Mac? And we rest. Memorize all them. It's been a rough life and I've worked very hard most of it and been hurt pretty bad several times. Seems like
Now,
I've been
on
alive
to another
forever.
ability. A very important
I hear
skill
that,
of the
man.
cleric class is the turning of
It's
undead
tough.
creatures.
But you're a trooper. Paladins also have the ability to turn undead. Activating this icon will cause many undead creatures to flee or even be destroyed. When in this mode, the character can move wherever they wish. Don't seem to work.
Hurry up! All right.
Good job on destroying the skeleton. Now I'm going to introduce you to a surprise visitor. It's your childhood friend, Imoen.
Yeah, Imoen. She's awesome. Pretty sure she's the rogue. Hiya, it's me, Imoen. Still can't search anything. Yeah.
What would you have me do? If you insist. Your wish? Hurry up! All right.
Alright, so we'll go up.
If you insist.
Hey, how are things going?
I'm supposed to teach you about how to use thief skills, but only after I join your party.
So anyway, I'll start with the pickpocket ability.
Just realized one of my squad members is James Brown that joins. Get up out of that cover. Oh, damn. James Brown.
I am gone.
Alright, Steven.
You haven't got the gym yet. What's taking you so long? To use this ability, you must press the thieving button on the bottom of the screen.
Don't join.
Very good. Now I'm going to teach you how to detect and disarm traps.
To detect a trap, you must first press Find Traps button on the bottom. While it's active, any traps in the area that you detect will be highlighted in red. When in this mode, the character can move wherever they wish, and any other action, such as attacking, will deactivate. To disarm a trap, you must press the thieving button, then left-click on the red highlighted trap. Okay. And that. Disarm.
Good job. You should also know that when you're in Detect Traps mode, you'll also be able to detect secret doors and illusions.
Next ability you need to learn is the ability to open locks. To pick a lock, you must select the thieving button and left-click on whatever's locked. Once again, the thieving button is represented by an eye mask icon. There's a locked chest on the west side of this floor. It's right there, so... check what's in here. An aquamarine.
Good job. The next ability I'm going to teach you is one of the most important a thief can do. The ability to be stealthy.
You notice at the bottom a stealth button. Click the button, your character will attempt to hide shadows. It's represented by a face half in shadows. When in this mode, the character can move wherever they wish. Any other action, such as attacking or casting a spell, will deactivate. So she can go invisible.
Alright. Now that we've finished experimenting with stealth, let's go to the last thief ability. The Set Trap skill.
To set a trap, you must first access your special abilities. This button, special ability, blah blah blah. When you press the special abilities button, it should bring up all of your special skills. One of those skills will be marked Set Snares. These are abilities. Set Snare. Now we have a trap there.
What would you have if you insist?
You've been doing very well. Now I'm going to introduce you to two more party members, Minsk and Jahira.
Hello there. I hope you've understood your lessons so far. They'll be of utmost importance when you get into the real world.
Minsk and Boo. You forgot Boo.
Minsk is awesome. He's the one with the little gerbil friend. I forgot Boo. Okay then, Minsk. Boo and I are going to join your party and tell you about your remaining skills.
You will notice that there is a special abilities button on the bottom right of your screen. If you press this, the selected character's special skills will come up.
You'll notice there's a special abilities button on the bottom right of your screen. If you press it, select a character's ability. Different classes have different skills. Druids have the ability to shape change. Rangers can charm animals.
my Tempest shield!
You've done a fine job so far, but there is still more to come. You'll notice that when you have a group of characters selected, there is a list of party formation buttons on the bottom of the screen.
Tis a fine
Your
day to
wish?
die.
All right.
So you can position them however you want, make them go in a T pattern, be like, oh, people are coming, so we're gonna get all bunched up and not do what I want.
All right then, enough lessons. Time for the test.
Time for the test.
I'm going to allow you entry to the basement now. This is where your final test is to take place.
Haven't played Baldur's Gate since I was a kid, right? I haven't either, man. It's been, well, I played it off and on over the years, but it's been a long time. The enhanced editions are on sale right now on Steam, so I had to pick them up. I couldn't say no. They actually have a tutorial in it now. They never used to have one. They just throw you right in and be like, here, learn. Brings back memories. Oh, I know, man. It's awesome. I know it's not the most exciting game. It's a thinking game, but it brings back a lot of memories. So who gets Monday off? Does anyone else have a holiday Monday? Over here we call it May 2-4. It's the holiday weekend to get drunk. Everyone goes and parties and gets drunk for May 2-4 weekends. But May 2-4 weekend never falls on May 2-4 weekend, but everybody still calls it the May 2-4 weekend because that's when you drink. I have a Memorial Day weekend off. It's my birthday weekend. Oh, damn. You mean it's your birthday weekend now? Like your birthday is coming up in the next couple days, or what? If so, happy birthday, dude. That's awesome. Tutorial. That was a Freudian slip if I ever heard one. Tutorial. Oh, it's next weekend. Okay. Well, still, happy early birthday, man. That's awesome. You have any good plans for your birthday? "15 more minutes till Saturday and no day off until the end of the month." Ouch. Yeah, it's Saturday here. I don't have one till October now. Damn. Just gonna golf a lot? Nice. That's awesome. At least you have some good plans for your birthday. Located in the basement is a valuable star sapphire. You're to retrieve this item from the treasury. Treasury is locked and warded against thieving skills, so you'll have to find a key. You have to use all your skills. When you go downstairs, there will be an autosave. This happens whenever you move from one major area to the next. You can therefore restart your game from that point where you made the last major area transition. Alright, the door to the basement's open. Remember, if you die while you're in the basement, you can reload using the autosave slot. Party's lost all your items that...
All right.
Retrieve the star sapphire for Belt. Once you've obtained it, return upstairs, speak with Belt.
Our quest is vain.
Our quest is vain.
What is your command?
Alright, they're over here. Okay, I can just click. She's a mage thief. I didn't know she was a mage. Fighter druid. Menska ranger. Halle Berry broke 3 ribs in the process of making John Wick 3. Damn. 3 and 3. It was meant to be. Sorry, babe, but you in my party. You're wearing purple. Purple. Oh, so... Alright, before we do this, give me 1 sec, peeps. I will be back in 2 seconds. I'm back. She did all her own stunts in the movie? Damn. Well, I give her props for that. Jesus.
Hurry up! All right, all right.
don't think this is the basement. No. Excuse me. Here it is.
There could be traps down here. So you should use my skills to find out if there are any. Remember that it takes a moment for the traps to become visible to me.
So, the attack trap, what are we fighting here? Kobolds?
We're all doomed.
That's the spirit. We'll try charming him.
What would you have me do?
You start attacking. Cast Doom. Let's see if that works first. Okay, one's down.
Life is so hollow.
So battling happens pretty fast, but luckily they all have their own things they do, but you can tell them what to do as well.
I've done had enough of this.
Short sword. Oh.
Our quest is vain.
By Temple
Spells. Use that. Oh, okay. Well, we now have a skeleton working with us. Oh, a big one too. Holy crap. Let's see if she can disarm that. Trap disarmed. Hey zombie, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Oh.
We're all doomed.
What are these? Gibberlings.
Life is whatever.
I'll let him attack first. Alright.
This way.
Money.
Our quest is vain. Whatever.
Where are the other two? Oh, why aren't you in the party? That's locked. So we'll get ammo in.
done had enough of this.
Unlock. What's in here? A wand.
We're all if you want.
Get him to take the wand. He can identify it.
You should give it to Zan and have him use an identify spell to figure out what kind of wand it is. Wands can be placed in your quick item slot.
Wand of the Heavens. She can use it.
What would you have me
Again, guys, I know it's a slow game, but this was what RPGs were really all about back in the day.
I've done had enough of this.
The Wand of the Heavens. I called me old fella. So I'll take that.
A fine sword. A fine shiny sword. Use it well, for it is surely enchanted. Who's got an eye for such things?
Give that to Zahn. He can identify it. Longsword +1. We'll give that to Mence because he uses long swords. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All right, all right.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Potion of extra healing.
This is a potion of extra healing.
Alright. Oh. You attack. You attack. You cast your shit. Take that.
Hurry up, if you insist.
Monster summoning. Alright. Give that to Zahn. He can now learn it. Monster summoning, flame arrow, and we'll do an extra, because why not? So then if we sleep, we'll lose him.
Life
Zahn
is
should
so
have
hollow.
all of his stuff. plus monster summoning.
What would you have me? All right, all right.
Check everything. Treasure key. It's gonna be needed for something. Special leather armor.
This is an unidentified suit of armor. You should give it to Zan so that he can identify it.
Leather armor +1. Giving that to my guy. Actually, who goes up front usually? She's pretty crazy. We'll give it to her. Got the Star Sapphire. Alright.
Very well.
Good job. Your training is now complete.
So that was the tutorial, peeps. New game. So I'm gonna use the guy I made. Make ogres, I guess. Appearance the same. Earnest voice. Name LJ. Create party. Play on normal again.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, His silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
Damn. Welcome to Candlekeep.
All right, all right. What would you have me do? Your wish? Hurry up! All right, all right. What would you have me do? All right, all right.
So these used to be the only tutorials you got, were these green mages that would tell you stuff.
Very well.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
You had to buy and sell things. You need to drink with them to get rumors.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
You know how to do all this.
My hotel's as
As
clean as an elven
elven's
arse.
arse. Aw, yeah. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have you? Well, don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee is Candlekeep's custom, don't you know? It's outrageous. What kind of fool do you take me for? Stuff you're in and stuff your company. You always were a big kidder. You always were a big kidder. Just having a bit of fun with you, my friend. Them monks may be walking about with the poles near their nethers, but you know, you're always welcome here in my sight. Ryan did well by you, he did. So is there anything I can do for you? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? What do you have? So you can pick a room to stay in. Depends what cost you want. This is what he has for sale. I don't think I have anything, so a woman for the night, maybe. You can apparently get romantic with certain chicks in this game and vice versa, I guess. Okay, you have crossbow, but where's your bow? Where's your normal bow? Oh, there it is. 45, holy. $40 arrows should do for now. I would like to also buy some studded leather armor. Protects against critical hits. Get your money's worth. Get your money's worth. Oh, I didn't have to buy a bow. Oh well. I'll sell it. Alright.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Oh, I love him. Alright, sell that. I'll have some mead. Let's see what rumors we can get. Nothing. Heard some trouble in Nashville. Something sinister has been moving upon the mines. I only heard secondhand though. Somebody ought to find out for sure. So that should be in my journal now. We must leave immediately and set out on a journey. He's given me some gold and I must purchase supplies for the road, including weapons and armor. Okay, there's gotta be an autosave button. Quick load is L. Quick save is Q. Interesting. Okay. So you can start stealing stuff and stuff. And that's what I love about this game. But if you get caught, you're kind of screwed. And I can't pick locks. So if it's locked, I'm kind of screwed. I might be able to attack it. Hey, I forced the lock open. Infravision, armor, money. Am I in trouble? Nope. Look at that. Got away with it. And that's when you save it. Sure, I just want to make sure. Oh, there's going to be a billion quick saves, so. Damn it. I hate that. Oh well. No, I didn't want to exit that game. Alright.
Alright, alright!
No time to chit-chat.
Stepped up to the heat, young one. You'll need a good fire to warm the chill stares of those monks. Yes, darling, they're most standoffish. They lead somewhat a cloistered life here, so they're unaccustomed to many visitors. You're perhaps a bit colorful compared to what they're used to. What you pick of my new pistol in Discord? I put it under it. That said ALJ, but I cut the bottom off. Damn, that's awesome, dude. That looks sweet. Damn. Yeah, that's awesome. When did that come? Just today, or? So I don't think I can just go in here. I can, but I don't think I can just take it. I used to get in trouble for that. What the hell? Oh, crazy. Old school. Got it on Wednesday? Sweet. You taking it to the range this weekend?
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
I'm back with a hollowed halls of Candlekeep. With this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Baragos was more hazardous than I care to relate. Your Grion's ward. You've come into... Have you... What? You've come into your own. If you would permit an old man jealous of you to say so. I left an identify scroll with Felterl. He should be done examining it, so if you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful. So we have another quest.
Very well.
I don't know if we'll go out to the Rangers, my buddies. I'm thinking my buddies since I haven't spent much time with them lately. Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. Good idea. Hopefully it's supposed to be nice there this weekend. It's supposed to be nice and sunny here. Yoink. Stealing used to be much harder in this game, I must say. Necklace is a piece of jewelry. Silver necklace. Failed to force it. Failed. Failed. Might not be able to get this one. Oh, Kronos. Oh, come on. Come on, I'm using a dagger. Alright, so there's some places we just can't get in because we're not a thief. Which sucks.
Away with you, beggar!
It's good to know my neighbors. My name is Quincy. Beyond that's my own business, none of your concern. Okay. Yep.
Don't touch me. I might catch something.
I'm Christian of Waterdeep. Likely you would not know my family or name or history. Alright. So I can't pickpocket or anything. That kind of sucks.
Very well.
This is a game you start over and over again because you want to make the right character to, like, be able to steal stuff and everything.
If you insist.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Hello there.
See my copy of the History of Halrua? You know how I can't stand the constant shuffling of arthritic feet up in the library, so I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air just to ease through here. Need to find a book.
Hello, child.
Here to teach you about the circles. Blue is neither friendly nor hostile. You can freely initiate dialogue. Green indicates they are a party member or creature you have summoned. Red's an enemy. Yellow is a character out of control. And purple is if they are inaccessible. Okay.
I should have joined the army.
I was in one of the great spires of the keep last night and saw the strangest sight. The horizon was aglow for a time, as so many. A man carried torches in the distance. Usually there are only merchants on that path, though never at night. Bandits, perhaps.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Alright. Do a quick save.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Hey, Junkie, how's it going, buddy? Added my own character picks. Oh, yeah, I used to do that too. This game was so good.
Hello.
Gone and found you first. You're the Lord of Brian, no doubt. Who are you and what are you doing here? Who I am is unimportant, but who you are is very much so. I apologize for this. But I must seek your death. A pity, I know, but it would seem your head is worth an exceptional amount for me. Just started a new season of Diablo 3. Oh, nice. What class are you using? Oh. Come on. It all has to do with the dice rolls. There.
If you insist.
Jeez. Warhammer. Demon Hunter, awesome. LJ, I'm gonna hit the hay, it's 12:30. Alright, man, have a good night, Kronos. Thank you for hanging out. I will talk to you again soon. Have a great weekend. Which... Man, I wish AI could give blood bags. Uh-oh. Who had a birthday? It was Dr. Snuff's birthday yesterday. You cut yourself above the brow. What is wrong, child? Something in your eyes tells me that something is very wrong indeed. There's a man in there, he smelled like stables, and he tried to kill me. It was horrible. Yep. Equip yourself at the end and go join Gorion at the steps of the library. Oh, I survived.
Very well.
What do you need?
Left one of her books in here again. It's in the hay over there beside the cow. If you could run it over to her and come back, I've got plans for you. Yeah, each book has like quite the wording in it. You can actually read.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
I should have joined the army. I should have joined the army.
Temple of Ogma.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
These walls contain the world's knowledge. Wisdom is only possessed by the learned.
Learning. Jesus. 50 to cure light wounds? What the hell are you doing to me? Damn. See, you're up early this day. Well, your father asked me a strange favor. Seems like he wants you to learn some fighting and asked me to be the teacher, so I hope you brought your staff with you. Hostile creatures have red circles around their feet. Left-clicking within the circle will direct you to attack me. Attack with fists only if you only wish to knock your opponent unconscious. During our fight, I'm going to spring a little surprise. Remember, you can press spacebar and pause the game.
Your life ends here.
You did good, kid. Especially after Eric started firing those arrows at you. I'm sure your father would be proud. You should go talk to the gate warden if you want some experience in fighting with a group of people. You can find them just south of here.
By Moradin's hammer!
By Marladin's hammer. He wants me to kill some rats. I just charm it or something?
What would you have me do?
Alright.
Very well.
Nothing. Nothing. A ring I can sell. Alright.
By Moradin's hammer!
Gave me some experience and 5 gold. 'Cause why not? So this is Candlekeep. Oh, that's cool. It actually has everything. That's cool. I woke up late this morning and left my sword in the barracks. If you want to go get it for me, it's in the chest at the foot of my bed on the right side of the barracks.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Alright.
Our rules are very strict.
LJ, the gate warden asked me to prepare a little going away party for you. A bit of mass combat practice is in order, I believe. I'll make it real simple. Canderous, Mordain, Arcanus, Didier, and Osprey are all going to join your party. You'll have complete control over them, same as you will with anyone else who might join you. Once they've joined, I'm going to summon in illusions. You have to dispose of them. Creatures are illusions. They won't be able to hurt you. Try your best to kill them, however.
All right.
Hey,
Hello.
Hello. You cast,
hey.
Yes,
going
friend?
for an attack there. You cast magic missile.
Hello there. Hello
You
there.
try
I need
that.
a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Your wish?
Alright.
Pure life and air. Hurry up if you insist.
I need a swig of
Hello
some
there.
strong dwarven ale.
Yes, friend?
Hello there.
What would you have? All right, all right.
I'll tell you about. And that's that. Ooh. Nice effect there.
All right.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Check.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons? I have a blade with your name on it.
No, I don't believe you do. I'll not be here long. It doesn't matter. You'll not be here long either. Everyone's out to kill me. Everyone's out to kill me. Ow. Come on, he's right in front of you. Go dice rolls. Take that. Hey, achievement.
All right, all right.
Take that.
All right, all right.
Something on your mind?
Something on your mind? Everybody's after me.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
This is the barracks.
If you insist.
I should have joined the army.
Oh, it's just too much. Poor Slap had to go man the gate this morning too. I don't know how he does it. He had me to explain why Hull forgot to put his sword on this morning. Alright wall.
I should have joined the army.
These I can't get into. Even if I could, these guys would like get pissed.
All right, all right.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Alright.
Hello there.
You remind me of Gorion when you grin like that. Raising you has been hard on him, but he says, toil of love. Here, take this little gem of mine. Sweet. Alright, so we'll go give this sword to Hull. Talk to this guy quickly.
What do you need?
Too bad Nessa ain't enjoying it. Her being sick and all. I need to get her one of those potions off Hull.
What do you need?
Oh, that already happened. Okay. We did it. Go down and see Hull. Here's 10 gold pieces. Thank you.
Hey, it's me, Emmowen.
Ammo. Surprised that stuffy old Gorion let you away from his study and chores. That old fiddle faddle I snuck off too. I've got all day to do his chores. You have time for his story? I can tell you don't. What have you been up to? I'm afraid I can't chat today. I'm sorry, child, but I'm not one to tell anyone what I'm doing. I must go. You should not tarry about either. If you say so, you sure picked up a lot from old Gorion. He never tells it straight neither. Good luck on your trip. What do you know of my journey? Gorion has said little to me and less to anyone else. Hey, Tunnelfish, how's it going, buddy? I know, old stick in the mud that he is, all worried about nothing. I'm sure better go now, 'cause you've got a long ways to travel. Not that I would know, especially since I didn't peek at old Mr. G's letters. No, sir.
Greetings, young one.
You're a queer fellow.
Firebeat has sent you to me, hasn't he? Return this scroll to him. Better. But then you must hurry and speak with Gorion. Thank you. There should be a bunch of wizards over here to talk to you. What? Okay, there they are. I was gonna say.
The Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage. In the year of the turret, so saith the wise Alondo. Like a plague of locusts. So saith the wise Alondo.
The great lizard.
Yep. Oh, you can go this way. Alright. Oh, this game.
Very well.
Give the scroll to him.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Check you from evil you might meet tonight. Graphics reminds me of Dungeon Siege. Yeah, this is Baldur's Gate. This was one of my favorite games when I was younger. Such a good game.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Alright, let's sell some stuff to him. So that should be yeah, everything finished except for
All right.
going to see my dad, or adopted father, I guess.
I am very proud of you, as I am sure Gorion is.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
This is unnerving, I know, but you must trust me. It's very important that you must pack your possessions so that we may leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, for there's no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. Tell me where we'll be going. I can't, for I have not truly decided yet. All that is certain is that we will be safe on the move. Perhaps the woods might offer some secluded security, or perhaps the city of Baldur's Gate would offer cover amidst its teeming throngs of people. I do not know where we shall end up, but I have a few friends here and there. Here we go.
Listen carefully.
If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them. Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I'll explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Run. Get out of here.
And there he goes.
The dawn is especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
Hiya.
It's me, Emmeline.
Gorion Slade, I must continue onward by myself. My first destination should be the Friendly Arm Inn to the north. Gorion claims that his former associates Khalid and Jahira will be there waiting for me. Sorry I followed you, but I never get out of Candlekeep, and those monks are such a bore. Never any decent coin in their pocket neither. I saw Gorion, I'm so sorry. Kinda figured something bad might happen to you out here. How could you have known? I read a letter on his desk, can't remember exactly what it said, but he might still have... It might be on his body, anyway. I'm not gonna let you wander around here alone. Never let a friend down, no sir, stick with you until you say otherwise.
If you insist.
So now we have Emmeline. Let's do an actual save here. Give me a sec. There's a reason why I said exit, you bastard. I said exit, you bastard. Thank you. Alright. Save override. Another short-lived red shirt lackey. So where are we here? We're at the bottom. The ambush site's above us. Take a quick look around. Oh, hello there. Busy day for me today indeed. Strange noises throughout the night. Now a plethora of people strolling about the wood. You do look a touch more hospitable than the last two I met, though. Well met, stranger. Stand away. I'm very little trust left after last night's event, and I'll not waste any on you. Could you help me? My foster father and I were attacked, and now I'm not sure where to go. Carnage to the north must be the aftermath of the skirmish. I am most assuredly sorry about your predicament, though there will be little I can do for you. I have nothing of serviceable value, except common sense in a few directions. Away east, you should find the crossroads. North of there is the Friendly Arm Inn, and south is Baragos. Both can offer shelter, though rates at the Friendly Arm are better. It's a friendlier atmosphere for the young adventurer as well. Staying close to the roads will make your journey safer. That'll depend on where you are heading as well. I cannot accompany you. Alright. Here's Crazy Czar.
Montalon, you are so aggravating. 'Tis disturbing to my demeanor.
You look a bit scuffed too. A fine pair of troubles all your own. Indeed, I can offer you healing potions if you wish. I'd be grateful. Nothing to fear from these simple potions, and I'll even hold you again in any debt. Your conscience knows otherwise. Perhaps as payment you would go with us to Nashville. It is a troubled area, and we mean to investigate some disturbing rumors surrounding the local mine. Some acquaintances are very concerned about the iron shortage. Score a dime bag. Conscience be your guide. I would join with you, but I must meet someone first. Perhaps you will go with me. Alright, so now we have a ranger, a thief, a fighter thief. She might as well have those in there. And a necromancer. A crazy necromancer, I might say. Can't stop the chat as another caravan raided, and I must report to the dire straits.
My blade will cut you down to size. I feel so cold.
Ooh, that hurt.
You're a queer fellow.
Give these to Czar. We can learn that. Perfect. All right.
Hurry up! If you insist.
I'd be much preferring the cover of night, or this blasted daylight.
My friend Gorion, please forgive the abruptness in which I now write, but this time is short and there must be done. Much to be done. What we have long feared may soon come to pass, though not in the manner foretold, certainly not in proper time frame. Forecasting these events proven increasingly difficult, leaving little option leap of faith. We have done what we can for those in thy care. Time nears when we must step back and let matters take, of course, what we will. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not let events proceed without some measure of warning. The other side will move very soon. I urge thee to leave Candlekeep this very night if possible. The darkness seems equally threatening. Should anything go awry, don't hesitate to seek aid from travelers along the way. I do not need to remind you that it is dangerous land, even without our current concerns, and a party is stronger than an individual. I understand that Jaheira and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn. They know little of what has passed, but they are ever thy friends and will no doubt help however they can.
Light the sunlight. It is just too bright.
Okay, nobody can identify that right now. Leather armor, long sword. Let's see, what's everybody have here? She could use leather armor. Give that to him. We can learn detect evil.
What would you have? All right, all right.
Okay. Oh. Short bow. Attack.
What you want?
You use your wand.
And the mad wizard falls! Saves me the trouble.
And instantly, Czar died.
If you insist.
never light the sunlight. It is just too bright.
What would you have me do? Your wish, if you insist.
Something troubling you?
My blade will cut you down to size.
Ye spoke at me?
Your voice is ambrosia.
This better sleep lightly, Taskmaster.
Stop touching me!
Hurry up! Very well.
Damn. Uh.
Something hardly worth my time.
And the rivers run red!
What would you... All right, all right!
What need ye dead?
Your wish, if you insist.
The hell's that sound? A lot of time spent with the movement mechanic. Yeah, it's a very tactical strategy kind of game. They tried to make it really close to a tabletop RPG turned into. Computer, basically. Okay. Always loved this game, though. It held a special place in my heart. Quick save. East leads over to there.
All right, all right.
Go up a bit first. Oh, look at that. Nothing over here. Alright, we'll go over here. This map reveals give me flashbacks to Age of Empires. Yeah. Good old Age of Empires. Alright, travel here.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
This guy has many novels about him. This one wizard right here. It's been nigh unto a 10 days since I've seen a soul walk this road, and I've been without a decent conversation since. Traveling nowadays appears to me my domain. Might you know the way to the friendly Armin? I was told I might find some friends there. That I would. The inn is but a short distance to the north, and its doors are open to all. I have no doubt that thy friends shall be there, waiting with open arms. My sympathies for any hardships the road may have inflicted upon thee. Oh, Elminster.
If you insist.
Your voice, I must.
Hurry up! All right, all right.
So we gotta go to the north without getting ourselves killed.
Hello, pal.
If you don't mind, please try to keep your voices down. There's beasts about with. I can hear them. You seem quite home out here. What's the most dangerous thing you've seen? What should I be wary of? Gibberwings, fair bow and a good sword on hand. Okay. Thank you. Friendly Armin to the north.
you insist.
I should have joined the army.
So this is a friendly Ironman.
I am so very weary.
Speaking of, I think this is gonna be where I call it for tonight. Coming up to 3 hours. I'm gonna try and get some food into me and get some sleep. But oh my god, I'm enjoying that game again. That game is awesome. I will definitely be playing more of that. But thank you everyone for hanging out. I totally appreciate it. I will be on tomorrow playing something else. Either more Baldur's Gate or something else. I've got Baldur's Gate, the second one, Icewind Dale, Planescape Torment, Divinity. I've got a lot of games to choose from. So we'll figure it out. But thank you all for hanging out. Totally appreciate it, and I hope to see you again next time. Take care.